Thousands of people pour their heart and soul into writing books every year. Hours spent researching, writing, and editing, and yet 70% of these books will fail to earn even a single dollar in royalties. You know why? It is not because the writing is bad, it's not because the author ain't expert, and it is not because of bad luck. Most authors on Amazon KDP fail because they skip over 3 critical questions even before writing. Today, I'm going to share those 3 questions with you, and by the end of this video, you will know exactly what you need to do to write a book that will not only sell but also change lives. Let's face it, writing a book is hard, but what is even harder is seeing your book disappear into Amazon's endless sea of titles. It is frustrating, it is heartbreaking, and most importantly, this is avoidable. Here's the thing, writing a successful book does not need to start with your outline or even your research. It starts with answering these critical questions. Let's dive into the first one. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever picked up a book, flipped through a few pages and thought, this isn't really for me? That's exactly what happens when you don't clearly define your audience. This is why so many books fail. I get it. You are passionate about your topic. You think if I write broadly, I can reach more people. But here's the truth, guys. When you try to speak to everyone, you connect with no one. Why? Because readers don't care about broad advice. They care about solutions to their specific problems. Which one will you pick? The second one, right? That is because it is written specifically for a clear audience with clear pain points. Now, how do you identify your ideal reader? To avoid this trap, you need to define your ideal reader. I know saying anyone interested in my topic doesn't count. Let's dig deeper with a quick exercise. Let's do step 1. Identify their challenges. What struggles are keeping your readers up at night? For example, are they overwhelmed professionally looking for productivity hack, or are they new parents figuring how to do a budget? You can get all this idea from the chosen topic. You go through all the books, then you read about the comments and the reviews. You get to know your ideal reader again with step 2, understand their frustration. Now think about what is annoying them about current solutions. Maybe they have tried advice that's too generic or programs that are too expensive. Knowing this helps you position your book as the better alternative. And finally, how do you identify your ideal reader? Ask yourself, what does your reader really want? Maybe they want to double their income, or build better habits, or just find more time for themselves. Your book should promise to help them achieve that specific goal. So let's do a real world example. Let's narrow our focus down. Let's say you are writing a book about business. If you try to cover everything, you will overwhelm your reader. But if you write for a specific audience, say freelance looking to scale their income, your book instantly becomes more valuable. See the difference? The second book speaks directly to a clear audience and offer a compelling solution. The more specific you are, the more your reader will feel like your book was written just for them. That is how you create trust, connection, and ultimately makes a lot of sales. Here is an exercise or homework you might call it I want you to do. Take a 5 minutes to fill out an ideal reader profile. Ask yourself these questions. Who am I writing for? What are their biggest challenges? What solution have failed them in the past? What transformation are they seeking? Don't try to skip this step, because if you don't know who your book is for, no one else will either. Take 5 minutes and write this down. Be as specific as possible, because if you can't clearly define who your book is for, you are not ready to write yet. Then this takes us to our question 2. What transformation is your book promising, or what transformation am I promising? Here's the thing, most authors don't realize readers don't buy books for information, they buy books for transformation. Think about it. No one wakes up one day and say, I need more random facts in my life. What they want is a solution, a way to go from where they are now, stuck, frustrated, or even overwhelmed, to where they want to be confident, empowered, and successful. Your book is supposed to be a bridge. It's supposed to connect reader from point A, their problems, to point B, their desired outcome. And the transformation you promise will motivate them to pick up your book in the first place. The clearer and more compelling your promise, the more likely your book will resonate, sell, and make impact. So, how do you define your book transformation. Let's equally dissect it into 3 steps. Identify the problem. Like I said earlier, what is the major problems your reader is facing? Not 10 problems, not broad challenges, but one specific problem your book is designed to solve. For example, if you are writing about productivity, don't just promise better time management. Promise to help busy professionals reclaim 10 hours a week without sacrificing their sanity. Then step 2 on how you can define your book transformation is to define the outcome. Now paint a clear picture of where your reader will be after they have finished your book. How will their life, career, or mindset change? Think of this as your book happy ending. Specificity matters. Instead of saying you will feel better, say you will know exactly how to manage your inbox in 15 minutes a day, freeing up more times for what you love. That is specific enough. And step 3 on how to define your book transformation is highlight your unique approach. What is your secret sauce? What makes your book different from the hundreds of others on the same topic? Maybe it's your personal experience, a unique framework, or actionable tips no one else is sharing. Readers are bombarded with options. Your unique approach, it is what separates your book and make it stand out and keep them turning the pages. Here's the biggest mistake authors make. They try to promise too much, or their promise is too vague. Instead of saying this book will change your life, say this book will teach you how to master public speaking in just 10 minutes a day. The more specific and believable your promise, the more trust you build with your audience. Let's do a real life case study. Take 2 examples. A book says learn how to invest. Book B says master stock market investing in 30 days. Even if you are a complete beginner, which one will you buy? Book B, right? Because it promises a clear and measurable transformation. Here's a pro tip. If you can't sum up your book transformation in 1 sentence, you are not ready to write. Please don't write yet. Ask yourself, what specific problem am I solving? How will my reader's life change? Why is my solution the best out of everyone out there? So here's your homework. Write down the transformation your book promises in 1 sentence. Be clear, specific, and make it compelling. Because when your reader know exactly how your book will help them, they will not only buy it, they will recommend it to everyone else they know. This is amazing. And this takes us to our last question, which is number 3. Will anyone recommend my book, or will anyone recommend this book? Here is the $1 million questions most authors never ask. Why would someone recommend your book to a friend? Think of it. When was the last time you recommended a book? Why did you do it? Probably because that book solved a specific problem effectively for you, so it was so unique you have to share it. In today's crowded market, being good enough isn't good enough. Your book needs to be so impactful that readers can't help but tell others about it. Here is a quick checklist for making your book share-worthy. Does it deliver actionable, life-changing advice? Is it written in clear, engaging, and relatable way? Does it offer a unique perspective or approach that stands out? If you can answer those questions, then your book will be recommended. Now let's do a recap. The 3 questions you must answer before writing your books are: who is the book really for? What transformation am I promising? Will anyone recommend this book? If you nail all these 3, your book won't just sit on a shelf, it will change lives, and that is what a great book is all about. Be it fiction, non-fiction, activity book, low content book, no content book, or whatsoever book. The moment you can nail these 3, be sure people will buy your book because it's addressing a specific problem and it's changing lives. But now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. What is the transformation you are promising your reader? Let's workshop it together. So if you want to check all the resources and tools I use for my KDP business, check the link in the description box below. All the resources I use, their links are in the description box below. If you find this video helpful, give it a thumb up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any of my future tips. And if you are serious about writing a book that sells, check out the link in the description for my free guide, The Ultimate Book Publishing Blueprint. Until the next time, guys, keep writing, keep growing, and remember, the world needs your story. This video here will show you the ultimate way to make passive income with Amazon KDP and AI. I'll see you there.